And a recent stretch of youth violence is also causing concern for several other communities. News Center Maine's Drew Peters shows us some of the programs throughout our state working to provide troubled youth with opportunities.
Once you get introduced to a negative path, it's hard to not want to explore into that path a little bit.
For the past 2 years, Frankie Batchelder has been working to walk the right path.
You know, I got in trouble, I made bad decisions, and I ended up in Long Creek 5 times.
Experience with criminal activity that other youth in Maine are also struggling with. Like a group of 5 teens who were charged with conspiracy to commit murder following a shooting on Pierce Street in Lewiston, and another set of teens in Sebago charged with shooting at an occupied home.
Most of these kids aren't waking up saying that they want to go to jail or saying that they want to go hurt somebody. Most of them are really just looking for somewhere that they can feel accepted into or feel that they can fit into.
A space of guidance and opportunity Batchelder is now working to provide for fellow troubled youth through his nonprofit Shifting Gears.
We do community events, we do sporting events, I do one-on-one mentoring sessions.
And that actually is Frankie from Shifting Gears too, he was on it with us.
That passion for helping fellow youth sparked by his time getting support from Nicole LeMay with Youth-Led Justice.
Whether that's workforce development skills, connecting them with other organizations.
LeMay works with troubled teens across the Lewiston-Auburn area and says one of the biggest contributing factors to the rise in youth violence is an absence of safe community spaces and responsible parents.
A lot of the violence interruption can start by phone monitoring and knowing where your child is, knowing their friends.
A lack of action or responsibility from the parents is a factor that can weigh heavily when prosecuting youth violence cases, according to Lincoln County District Attorney Natasha Irving.
If a parent knowingly or recklessly endangers the welfare of their child in any way, that potentially can be charged.
And while there is a need to hold the parents responsible, Irving and others say the most important goal is helping them and their children get the care they need.
Otherwise, we're responding sometimes to tragedies, and that's not where law enforcement wants to be.
In Lewiston, Drew Peters, News Center, Maine.